Here at Hummingbird Farm, we practice something called integrated pest management. This means that our first line of defense is good cultural practices, proper feeding, watering, light, temperature, etc. Our second line of defense is using beneficial organisms that can be beneficial insects, or it can be beneficial microbes like fungi or bacteria. These are ladybugs being released onto a small section of plants that have some green peach aphids on them. And you can tell they're green peach aphids because they're green. Here are the ladybugs a little bit more awake and finding their way out of the bag they came in. They are gradually scooting across. You can see them here where they've moved over onto plants. And pretty soon they're going to start sniffing out the aphids and they'll be after them. This shows ladybugs swarming up the stems and over the leaves of a clematis, which sadly for them doesn't have any aphids on it. But you can see how they crawl and explore, and I don't know whether they smell aphids or how they sense them, but they are definitely hunting. Here are some more ladybugs crawling around on the soil in a plant pot, saying, man, there has to be something to eat here somewhere. In addition to the ladybugs, we're also going to release Aphids colemanni, that's a parasitic wasp, in the same area. The reason for this is that the ladybugs will come in and knock down a heavy infestation, like when you can see lots of aphids on the plants, but they're kind of a one-night stand, and once the population decreases, they disappear. The Aphids colemanni has a longer-term relationship with the ecosystem in our greenhouse, and they will stick around and continue to lay eggs for successive generations. This is a parasitic wasp. You can see it crawling around on the leaf, and what that does is it lays eggs in the aphids. See, there it goes right there, right after the aphids. And then when the eggs hatch, they parasitize the aphids and eat them from the inside out. Not a cheerful thought unless you hate aphids as much as I do.